Welcome to Love God, Love Others. They will be paid back for what their hands have done. Learn to do the do's and not the don'ts as you read 4 chapters a day, except for Sundays, and love God, love others. Today we read Isaiah chapters 2 through 5. Isaiah 2 exalts the Lord. Stop trusting in man, who has but a breath in his nostrils. Of what account is he? If we could save ourselves, we wouldn't need Jesus. Come, let us go up to the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob. He will teach us his ways so that we may walk in his paths. The law will go out from Zion, the word of the Lord from Jerusalem. Create a right relationship with the Lord, and then share that relationship with others. The Lord Almighty has a day in store for all the proud and lofty, for all that is exalted, and they will be humbled. The arrogance of man will be brought low, and the pride of men humbled. The Lord alone will be exalted in that day, and the idols will totally disappear. Question: am I prideful or humble? Isaiah 3 defies the Lord. Tell the righteous it will be well with them, for they will enjoy the fruit of their deeds. Woe to the wicked! Disaster is upon them. They will be paid back for what their hands have done. Instead of fragrance, there will be stench. Instead of sash, a rope. Instead of well-dressed hair, baldness. Instead of fine clothing, sackcloth. Instead of beauty, branding. Your men will fall by the sword, your warriors in battle. The gates of Zion will lament and mourn. Jerusalem staggers. Judah is falling. Their words and deeds are against the Lord, defying his glorious presence. Question: will I remain in a right relationship with the Lord? Isaiah 4 brings the Messiah in that day. In that day, the branch of the Lord will be beautiful and glorious, and in the fruit of the land there will be the pride of glory of the survivors in Israel. Those who are left in Zion, who remain in Jerusalem, will be called holy. All who are recorded among the living in Jerusalem. The Lord will wash away the filth of the women in Zion. He will cleanse the bloodstains from Jerusalem by the spirit of judgment and by a spirit of fire. Then the Lord will create over all Mount Zion and over those who assemble there a cloud of smoke by day and a glowing flaming fire by night. Over all the glory will be a canopy. That is Christ, the Messiah. Question: have I prepared properly? Isaiah 5 humbles mankind. So man will be brought low and mankind humbled. The eyes of the arrogant humbled. But the Lord Almighty will be exalted by his justice, and the holy God will show himself holy by his righteousness. Now I will tell you what I am going to do to my vineyard. I will take away its hedge, and it will be destroyed. The vineyard of the Lord Almighty is the house of Israel, and the men of Judah are the garden of his delight. And he looked for justice, but saw bloodshed, for righteousness, but heard cries of distress. Question: can I be his delight? Prepare ye the way of the Lord. Be humble in a right relationship with him. Become delightful when you love God, love others. Everything else is the opportunity to do these two. Until next time.